All right. Good morning, everyone. It is 8:34 in the morning of July 8th, 2021, and this is my morning strategy session. So today, before I start going through what's on my scanners, um, it's a down day on the market. Wake up red. Let's look at the SPY here real quick. So if the SPY opened right now, it would open up down 1.4%. The VIX went up above here back into the gap. If you've been following my channel for a while, you know when I refer to the gap, it's this gap that was created in late February of 2020. Now it's been filled. That gap has been filled. It's come down and been filled, but I think it's still relevant. And then this lower line here is a support line for the VIX. So the VIX has been, under pressure, which means stocks are going up. We're getting a little spike in volatility here. I don't know if this is going to be sustained or not. I kind of doubt it. I kind of think that with everything going on right now with the Fed and the fiscal policy. Now, the government actually hasn't issued any more stimulus recently, but I imagine once more stimulus comes out, then the VIX will start falling down again. I think families with children are supposed to start receiving some type of federal stimulus, in July. So. Right now, I see both of these. Right now, the top of the gap is resistance. The bottom of the gap is support. And then there's this red support line here. I'm looking forward. Here's the test of the support line for the VIX. Here's a breakdown below support. And what I imagine is going to happen is that the VIX is going to pop up again. Who knows where? Higher. Maybe not even that high, maybe as high as the gap, I don't know, and then come back down below the gap, and then once on the third try there, it'll break down. The VIX will break down below this support line. Next week is earnings week, and earnings are expected to be quite handsome, although forward projections, I think, might be a different story. So it'll be an interesting earnings season. What I imagine is going to happen is we're going to get a lot of really great reports, but with subdued forward guidance, and so it's going to weigh on the market a bit for a little bit of consolidation until the fourth quarter. And actually, I think that I'm a subscriber to Hedgeye, and essentially, although there will be positive growth in GDP, the growth will be decelerating. So that tends to weigh on equities in general. Certain commodities will do okay and so forth. But for the time being, until the next couple of quarters play out, I think that generally speaking, things are bullish for the S&P. Then we have, let's go to Bitcoin here. So Bitcoin is flailing around. There's this head and shoulders that is still in play. So Bitcoin is bearish. If you're trading Bitcoin, you should be looking for bearish setups to play the downside on Bitcoin. I'm still waiting on an opportunity to average into a couple of miners, and then also Coinbase as the sort of main brokerage for cryptocurrencies. And I'll know once this neckline is broken, I'll know that this bearish pattern that's in play at the moment will be incomplete. It'll get out of that pattern. Right now, it's still in the bearish pattern of this head and shoulders. And actually, there's still another smaller head and shoulders forming. And the neckline for this is down here right now at about 26,000, and it continues to go down. So if we plummet down through this neckline, I think that's going to be sort of the last leg of the down move. That's the way that it's shaping up right now. So yeah, I'm just sitting tight. Looking forward to getting into the crypto scene, but not until this Bitcoin pattern plays out. So yeah, that's the broader market, and that's Bitcoin. What I have on watch today, first up is CARV Bank Corp. I don't really like, in my experience trading banks don't really trade. Bank stocks aren't really supposed to be very volatile. So CARV is getting a boost today on, no news on CARV. Let me look it up again and see if there's been an update on CARV. See what kind of, let's see if there, no news. Yeah, I don't know why CARV is getting a bounce right here. This is all old news. I don't see any news on CARV. So let's see, perhaps if I look up, I've got an app on my phone that I ought to have, or not an app, but a web page saved on my phone that I ought to have on a website on my computer, but I just don't. Let's see, CARV. Let's see if we've got any headlines here for CARV. So, Newegg, Bitcoin, and CARV, what to watch when the market opens. Let's see, continue reading. All right. Okay, CARV Bank Corp shares jumped more than 70% pre-market. CARV, based in New York, is the nation's largest African and Caribbean American operated bank. Some traders in Reddit's Wall Street Bets forum speculated about a potential short squeeze in recent weeks, in which a rise in the stock price requires those who bet against the shares to buy them back, giving the shares a further boost. All right, so this is a Reddit play here. Let's go to Yahoo, and Yahoo Finance is essentially the best place that I've seen to get short information. Okay, so then we go down here to statistics. Here we are at statistics. Now let's find share statistics. Held by insiders, share short ratio. Okay, so short as a percentage of float, that's at 27.5%. So anything over 20% can be subject to a short squeeze. I prefer to see it over 30%. As a shares outstanding, it's 8.17%. Yeah, I don't know. It just if there's anybody out there that's careful and knows what they're doing with shorting, then these run-ups right here are just opportunities to get more short. Especially, 27.5% short of float. It's on the high side. It's not as high as what GameStop or AMC. I think it was GameStop was short 140%. So there's a possibility of a squeeze there, but only a very small squeeze. If there's anybody that's getting squeezed out of this, it's on the weak hands are going to get shaken out. But other than that, if there's somebody that really knows what they're doing with shorting, then this is just another shorting opportunity. All right. Next up is TESS. TESS updated their sales numbers. Pardon me. And if you look at this on the daily, this is nothing more than a technical bounce. I mean, if it were, over 950 here this morning, I'd be more interested. But right now, this just looks like a technical bounce to me. Even though it is trading on news, it's just kind of meh, So the float on TESS is 5.53 million. Pre-market 1.65 million shares have been traded already. So it is trading. I'm just not really interested in it. And in fact, there's nothing I have on watch today that I'm really interested in. UONE, no news on UONE. Let me look and see if there's been an update on UONE on Street Smart Edge for news. No. Let me look on the trusty phone here. Let's see. UONE. What is the headline? No. No recent headlines on UONE. UONE, if I remember, is also like an African American bank or something. Urban One, a consumer services broadcasting. Okay. And this is, let's see. Urban One is a multimedia company which engages in the radio broadcasting operation that targets African American and urban listeners. It operates through the following segments: radio broadcasting, reach media, digital, and cable television. The radio broadcasting segment includes all the broadcasting-related operations. Now, UONE had a fantastic run back here. Where was it? I did trade this, and I traded it. Here we go. And I made some decent money on it. It went from basically $2, started running up on the 15th of June 2020, and then ran up to as high as $54.16. So I don't really know what to expect here on UONE today. It looks like another technical bounce to me. Yeah, this isn't. I don't really see a trade here. I mean, who knows? It could really start to catch fire, but I doubt it. It's good to see their sales are up. So. Actually, sales are up on TESS, not UONE. And then there's ARPO. ARPO got an upgrade, an analyst upgrade. Let's see if it's on. So let me go to Street Smart Edge. I'm not seeing the headline on Trading View. Okay, Wainwright upgrades. Shares of the biopharmaceutical company soar 57.3% to a more than 2-year high. Brokerage H.C. Wainwright upgrades outlook on the stock to buy from neutral. Raises price target to $22, assuming a 7-to-1 split. Okay. So, let's see. Well, okay. Yeah, it looks like there could be some upside on ARPO today. So I'll pay closer attention to ARPO. I'm going to put that one up front. Oops. There we go. All right. Otherwise, my large cap scanner, everything's red. There's nothing green on the large cap scanner today. So there are no large caps to put levels on today. So that's it. That's the broader market. That's Bitcoin. That's the large caps. They're not there. And then these small caps. So it might be a bit of a slow day. Otherwise, I'll just look for something that's popping up on the scanner. It was nice to trade Newegg. Is that yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. It was popping up on the scanner. So it was nice to see it making a move. In fact, actually, let's take a look here at Newegg since I'm talking about it. Let's see. Yeah, so I have these levels. These are levels. These are intraday levels. Let me get rid of those. I don't think they'll be relevant today. Get rid of that. It's in the way. Yeah, these are intraday levels. I don't think I'll need them today. Usually when a stock runs up into the close like that, that's usually a good thing. Let's take a look at the daily. Yeah, that's definitely looking parabolic and toppy. So we'll see what it does today. It might make a run. I don't know. I'll have it on watch. I'm just going to leave it up there. See if anything comes of it. All right, everybody. That is my morning strategy session. Good luck out there today. Keep your risk tight. Click like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, and I will see you at the recap. I am out.